Whoa! Hold on. It works!
That's what it does when you purge it into the engine.
Look at that! Wow! That's a curve. There's no way that's right.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so like Steve mentioned in the previous video, our friend Jimmy Dale got with this guys at Nitrous Express and he sent us a nitrous kit for the above average Joe small block Chevrolet. It's just a plate kit. We're not trying to like knock this thing over the head with nitrous, but we just want to spray it a little bit, see what happens. So I don't even know what's in the box. We're going to open it up and see what we got.
Got some lines.
Put some lines, straps for the bottle. All right, oh, jets, fittings, switches.
Now, do you know what jet you're going to be putting in this?
No, actually I don't. I've messed with nitrous before in the past with my car, and it was a different company, and it came with a chart that said, you know, if you want about 100 shot, use this fuel jet and this nitrous jet. I did that, and under the button it was blowing fire out the exhaust because it was shooting so much fuel in that it was literally blowing fire out. So I think we might have to give Jimmy a call and ask him, make sure that we do this right.
Because you're not trying to blow this up.
We're trying to not blow it up, yes. All right, there's the plate. Oh, that's interesting. I figured it'd just be a bar through there, but
Those little jets that spray outwards.
yeah, so those are the little orifices there. It's going to shoot out. One side's fuel, one side's nitrous. And don't put this on upside down. It's going to spray upwards, obviously. Don't want that. We got a gasket. That's helpful. Race car stickers. I mean, this really should be a pretty simple kit. There's not really a whole lot going on here. Did we get any solenoid? Oh yeah, there's a solenoid. So we'll have a fuel solenoid and a nitrous solenoid. Nitrous, if you will. There we go. Let's get after it. Okay, so we got our nitrous kit all set up here. We kind of showed some of the parts as we were unboxing it, but I really wanted to figure out how we were going to plumb all this and everything, and we didn't get any of that on camera. I didn't think we needed to. But so we got our pretty serious electric fuel pump here, plumbed up kind of basically how it was before through the regulator. We're splitting it here. Now, they usually recommend that you run a separate regulator to the fuel side. Fuel's in front, the plate, nitrous is in the back, fuel solenoid, nitrous solenoid, and we're going to run them both off the same regulator. It should be totally fine. This is a ton of pump here. We're not spraying a lot of nitrous through it, and as long as we got 8 pounds of pressure, I don't see any problems here. These are our 2 fuel lines coming in, one dedicated to the fuel rail to the carb, one to the fuel solenoid, and that's obviously, this is going to activate at the exact same time that the nitrous solenoid activates, and it's going to spray nitrous and fuel into the plate at the same time, in addition with the fuel coming through the carburetor underneath it. We've got everything wired up. It looks pretty ghetto, but we're just making this work for the dyno. Both solenoids are switched through a relay we have up here. One side of the solenoid goes to ground, the other side goes to the switch side of the relay. The relay's live to the battery right here. So we got all that figured out and did a quick test. These are signal wires to the switch. We're switching via the ground, and we're just running it out to the console here. And we got a button. Activate it right there. Bang. So the kit didn't come with a wide open throttle switch. A lot of times they do. They'll have like a switch you mount over here on the carburetor, and you set it so once the carburetor is wide open throttle, there's a switch here, it activates it, and that will arm the system, and then you can hit your button or however you want to do it. You don't want to spray the nitrous until you are at wide open throttle. So this being in the dyno room, we're going to know we're wide open throttle, obviously, and then we're just going to hit the button. Simple as that. We did remove the carburetor spacer that was on it and just replaced it with the nitrous plate. Should be fine. That nitrous plate's a little bit thinner than the spacer we had under the carburetor, but
Not much.
not much. And I don't think it makes sense to raise the carburetor up even more. Gap on the plug should be all right. We just got some fuel, some regular 93 pump gas. We do have a timing retard box here that we were going to use, and that picks up the signal from the nitrous, and the second that you hit the button, it will pull timing out of the engine via the ignition box. Now, we decided we're not trying to complicate this too much. We're only going to hit this thing once, twice, maybe. So we're just going to pull timing right out of the distributor. And they recommend 2 degrees for every 50 horsepower shot of nitrous. This is a 100 shot, if I did the jets right. We were thinking about calling Jimmy Dale, but I read the instructions. I feel pretty confident. I think it's going to be okay. Obviously, we'll look at the plugs. So really, in all reality, we just need to pull 4 degrees out of the engine. And we're already at so much timing already with this thing NA. I think we can just roll 4 out of it. It's going to run just fine. And then we'll get past max torque and hit the button. See what happens. You know, I don't want to go any more than 100 shot on this thing. I really, really like this engine. I've become very attached. I was attached to it at the very beginning in the first video. This engine really was a personal project of mine. I brought in, and Steve was nice enough to let me do it at the shop. And so, you know, I balanced the crankshaft, I did the valve job, did all the work on the heads and everything, all the machine work and stuff like that. Bribed Cody. I was like, hey, Cody, can you hone this block? I'll give you some Red Bull, you know. So Cody honed the block for me, milled the heads after hours, you know, and then it kind of turned into what it is, and decided to do a build-up video on it. We're not trying to hurt this thing. We just want to see what it can do. I do find it a little funny, though, that this started out as 450 horsepower street engine, nothing special. But of course, this is Steve Morris engines. We can't leave anything alone. We gotta put some kind of power adder on it and see what happens. Even if it's just a small shot of nitrous. What's it gonna make? I'm not sure. I'm thinking it ought to make north of 600, right? It's a 100 shot. So we'll find out. Another thing we're going to do is, before we actually activate the nitrous with the engine running, we're going to do another baseline with it, with the nitrous plate, exactly how it's set up, and just run it NA and not hit the button. And then we're going to pull some base timing out of it, get that right, and then we're going to move on and hit the go button.
Alrighty. Filling it up with fuel. We got all the nitrous on. Thanks, Jimmy Dale and Nitrous Express. Make sure you get your nitrous stuff over there. This is a little Hitman plate, right? Looks like
Something
the Hitman
like
plate.
that.
Looks like the Hitman plate with a little small solenoids. And so, alright. And we'll go out here. We'll just test it one more time, make sure our solenoids are open. We don't have the nitrous bottle hooked up at all yet right now, right this second. Well, let's go out and start this thing up. This will be pretty interesting. Alrighty, for all you Adam LZ fans, we got the big block drift spec engine back for inspection. So make sure you come back for this video next Tuesday. All about it. No, 44. Done. All right, that's pretty darn repeatable. All right, so that's a really great place, great baseline, different day, different week from when Bill was here, and Bill would be so proud of us right now. Putting nitrous on a carbureted small block Chevrolet.
Yeah.
It is the epitome of Billness.
Even though you hate nitrous, right?
I don't hate nitrous. I just think boost is
Yeah.
better.
With a little shot.
Yeah, no. So we're gonna do a 100 shot, right?
Yes.
All right.
So
You don't want to do any more.
no, I don't want to hurt this thing. I really, really like this engine. We don't want to hurt it.
Right.
We just want to see what it'll do.
Let's go in. Once you gonna take out 4 degrees timing.
Yeah.
So we'll take out 4 degrees timing, which will give it
40 total.
40 total. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's do that. So set it up at 40 total, and we'll run it, and then we'll test the solenoids, make sure everything's working. Go heat up our bottle, get our bottle pressure, and
Hit the go button.
hit the magic go button. Wow. Okay.
Is that almost the exact same number?
Yeah, that's funny.
You know, did you notice how it just audibly changed
Yeah, I heard it.
just with 4 degrees?
I heard it in that. Yeah, running. Purple is the base with timing. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. And it's totally under timed, but we've never just really gone after the carburetor. I think I'm going to keep my magic carburetor.
You can't get the magic carburetor.
Can't give the magic carburetor away. So we're going to put a brand new carburetor on it, but we'll after we do all this, but we have the most information on the magic carburetor, but I have the carburetors over there for it. And we'll make sure we're going to put it back, put one of those on it, and we'll do a nice tune to it here. I think we'll do that when we do the giveaway.
Yeah, after we rebuild it, go through
Yeah,
it.
because we're going to rebuild it, go through it, and then when the winner comes for it, we'll re-dyno with the brand new carburetor and nitrous if he wants, what she wants.
If they want the single or the dual plane on it, I saw some comments, people saying,
Oh yeah, dual plane
Yeah.
comes with it. Don't matter. Whatever you. Yeah, we can button it up on the very last pieces and dyno it when you're here after you won. All right, so let's test the solenoids real quick. We're gonna go in there.
oh yeah, can hear it and feel it.
Purge it into the engine, but people get all freaked out when you do that. We can do that.
At the track, I used to just, while it was hot, this is probably terrible, but purge it into the intake manifold and then just let the engine sit for,
Now you can purge it into the engine when it's idling.
yeah, it just kind of bumps it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just, wah! It'll be cool. I think we'll do that. It just sounds cool. Probably not supposed to do that. I'm not telling you to do this. Don't call up and yell at me. I'm not. This is not the proper process, but we can do not proper processes here. All right. We'll just use warm water method here. This is Kyle's bathtub. It's a lot smaller than you think, but be surprised, you know, Kyle basically lives here. All right, so we're just a tick over 900 here. Now, another thing to do when we're doing it this way, because we kind of shake it up because it's kind of equalizing everything that's in the bottle. And you see it actually went down a little bit. And it goes down because it's, you know, it's basically got warm spots, so you kind of, this is another hillbilly method of,
Better than the.
this is the dyno method, you know. I mean, typically you got a nice bottle blanket, it's equal, it's warm the whole time, you know, it gradually rises. Here I'm putting hot water on the outside of a bottle. The nitrous is cool, so we're just equalizing temperature. Give it a few minutes here, kind of equalize out. Go ahead and grab that thing, we'll hook it up, and we'll do a quick little purge. Make sure everything's working. And you don't have the jets like mixed around, do you? Where it's got like
Oh, no.
fuel jet on the nitrous.
Oh no.
Okay.
600, 500, 300, 0. But that's not.
Dewey's going, whoa. It makes me feel all tingly. See his tail wagging? Whoa, tingly.
More of that, please.
What is this?
Dewey likes nitrous.
Now we need a Dewey Nitrous shirt.
We gotta open the bottle. Make sure check for leaks. Only 925 or so.
Whoa. Hold on. Wasn't ready. It works.
All right. Joe was not even remotely close to ready.
What size jet's in it?
We'll triple check. 57 on the nitrous.
100 shot is 57 and 41 fuel on gasoline. All right.
Got our timing out of it.
Party on.
Fuel pressure's good.
Yeah, we'll raise the fuel pressure up just a tick to get it at that 8 psi. It's at 7.5 right now, but I mean just to make life feel better. So why don't we do that? What's it gonna make?
I think it's gonna make, said 520 what?
Made 520. It just made 524
524. I think it's gonna make 530.
with 100 shot. Brock.
583.
Dang.
Okay, so 173, but
It's got 100. It's got 100 horsepower pill in.
It's a small block.
All right,
Big
hold on.
you think we know how to do nitrous here? You probably got that bottle so hot. It's probably got so much bottle pressure.
The bottle is correct temperature, 925. 57 jet. All right, Kyle's in at 530 something. I don't think he's gonna win this one. Brock's in at 583.
573.
573. Dang.
I think it's gonna make a little over 600.
Give the number.
604.
All right.
I'd be really impressed with
Well, here's the thing. I've always wondered. Depending on engine size, does the shot of nitrous, does it matter if it's a 300-inch engine or a 600-inch engine? I know we talked a little bit off camera about that. You
Yeah.
think it doesn't make a difference? 100 shots, 100 shot.
I think 100 shots, 100 shots. What's your comment? I'm interested here. But
Now I'm gonna change my guess. I'm gonna change my guess.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna say
change your
You can't change it now. It's
565.
No,
565.
Yeah, 565.
So we got
Change my
65, 73, 83, 604.
I'm going on the low range for sure.
Really?
Yep.
It's gonna make. I'd say it's gonna make 638.
Does it count if the engine is blown up after we do this?
yes.
All right.
If it hits the number before it blows up, yes.
If it hits, okay, well,
It's gonna blow up at
What would that
530.
torque? You think?
yeah, 535.
All right. So I'm gonna hit the nitrous at 5,000.
We got to purge it, don't we? Or
You
no?
just did purge it.
Okay, so please.
We can purge it into the engine. Wilson? That's what it does when you purge it into the engine.
Hey, it works.
All right, so I'm gonna hit it at 5,000 RPM as it's sweeping up. What's wrong? Hold on.
I saw bigger numbers.
Oh,
Yeah, I was really close.
I think that when I purged it, it turned it. It started
Oh.
the ECU.
Yeah.
Shoot. Hold on. Let's see if it did anything here. Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
Hold on, everybody. It just needed to be corrected here. What did it make?
Look at that. Wow. That's a curve.
That's a curve.
There's no way that's right.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it definitely, you could see it just absolutely take off when you hit the button.
I mean, dang.
That's pretty impressive. That could be a 700 horsepower.
I am shocked.
All right. And then torque in blue.
I promise, it's a 100
right.
shot. That's it.
Now. Yeah, I would go. Here's how. Yeah. Yep. All right. Here's how. You want me to explain how the system works?
Yes.
Okay. This is how the system works. All right. This number here is this kind of disregard this initial hit, but that is what it does in the car. So you hit the nitrous, this thing gets a hit, just boom, just gets driven right into it. Well, on a dyno, when you do that, it goes whoop, it just kind of winds the whole thing up and then settles back down to what it actually makes. Okay.
Strain gauge sees a spike.
It just, yeah, the absorber, everything sees a spike. So we disregard this initial hit right here. So what we're really looking at is right here. Okay? So right there, and that smooth part is 658. Even I underestimated it.
Dang.
658. Ooh, man. So that makes, probably should look at other numbers and look at spark plugs and stuff, but it sounded fine, sounded real good. That's on a 100 shot, so that's 130 horsepower, right?
40 degrees of time.
134.
Brock's a hater of the small block because he's an LS guy.
Yep.
So
Yep, so the green lines are no nitrous base. This is the base right here. Look at that. Yep. So it gives us let's hit our results table. So here's our AFR. I mean, it kind of leans it up, but I'm happy with that, and not a ton. I forgot to have the O2 sensor on the last one, so disregard that. But that's all fine. So 668, but that's the spike, so I'm not going to count that. But we're going to count these numbers right here, which is 657. Yeah, so that's 123 horsepower on a 100 horsepower kit. Is that right?
130. 134. Because it was
58. Yeah, sorry, 33. Yeah, 133 horsepower on a 100 horsepower hit. 657 horsepower.
I would.
And 600, it would be pretty solid in that. I'll believe it as 600-ish foot-pounds of torque, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Probably even a little bit more. Like I said, that little bit of a spike there, but
Now, is it true that you don't want to activate the nitrous before peak torque of the engine?
yeah, I probably wouldn't. But I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. You leave your comments on that. I probably wouldn't. I don't think that's a smart thing. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's why, letting it sweep up. I mean, it could have done it wide open throttle at 3,000 and probably done some, knock something out of it. That looks pretty good.
I mean, that's an honest 650 horsepower small block.
Yep. Yep. Next video, what are you doing, Joe?
We're gonna take this off the dyno. We're gonna completely disassemble the engine and inspect everything since we've flogged on it.
how many pulls is that?
37.
37 pulls. So yeah, we're gonna take it apart and get a good look at everything. Go through it, freshen it up, rings, bearings, check everything, and put it back together again. New gasket, seals, everything like that. So it'll be a fresh new engine, ready to go for you, whoever wins it, and then we'll put it back on the dyno. And
When they're here.
you'll see it run, and just get it all tuned in and ready to rock and roll, plug and play, drop it in your whatever, and go.
All right. So remember, just go to the SteveMorrisEngines.com, go to the merch store. You got all sorts of cool stuff. For every $5 you purchase, you get an entry. Now, for everybody that has over $50 order, you could also win you have a chance of winning immediately a Viper stool. We got 2 more coming up. So, go get your merch. Cool stuff. AN wrenches, above average Joe shirt. So the whole above average Joe whole process here is all helping Joe out, helping him out on his own personal engine that you could win this thing. Or if you go, I don't want a Chevy, I'm a Ford guy. Okay, that's cool. Here's 10 grand.
Right out of Joe's pocket.
Right out of Joe's pocket. Joe is going.
So buy more of my t-shirts.
All right, I'm Steve Morris. Have a great day.
Camera guy Nate here. We got a cool video coming out Saturday with a bunch of other dynos that we haven't shown you guys. Make sure you watch it. See ya.